Hello everyone, welcome to Yoga Flow Coco. My name is Coco, and if you are new here, welcome. Today we're going to be getting into a morning flow sequence to help alleviate stiff bodies and tension. So if you're dealing with some stiff muscles in the upper back, we're going to help alleviate that through a gentle stretch today without feeling rushed, but still add some morning energizing, boosting energy to our bodies. So if you're ready to get started, prop out your yoga mat, get into some comfy gear, and let's get into it. All right, so to get started, we're going to start off down on the mat into a child's pose. So bring your toes touching together, knees further apart. Bring your hands down to the mat, push your hips back, stretching your arms out forward. Bring your head down, child's pose. Take a couple breaths here. Really reaching forward, getting good stretch in the upper back here in your shoulders. If you have a lot of tension in your upper back from sitting at a desk for too long or moving things around like I've been doing, then you may need this and it may alleviate that tension. And just rest in this position, setting your intention for the day. My stomach may growl a little bit, sorry. All right, on our next inhale, we're going to bring ourselves up, pressing at our hands, bring our hips up, bring your legs hip distance apart, bring your arms right below the shoulders, tabletop position. We're going to curl the toes under, pressing ourselves back, pressing our hips back upward into downward facing dog. Head right below the shoulders. Feel free to spread your fingers here. Pressing down in the heels if possible to get a good hamstring stretch. Take a couple breaths here. Setting some intention, your body. Low and slow. Allowing a good stretch. And we're going to bring our knees back down to the mat. Touching our toes again, bringing ourselves back into child pose. Reaching the hands forward. Bring your head down to the mat. Take a couple breaths here. And your next inhale, we're going to bring ourselves back as a tabletop. Bring the hands right below the shoulders. Curl the toes under. Bring your hips up, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, starting with the right foot, we're going to get ourselves into a low lunge. So step your right foot up, bring your left knee down, flatten your back foot, raise your arms up. Feel free to bring your foot a little bit more forward here so you can really lean into this low lunge. Raise your arms up over the head, stretching down. Getting a good quad stretch here in your left leg. Get a good hip stretch here as well. We're going to bring our left hand down and just twist. Bring our right arm right above us. Keep our right hand above us. Thumb pointing forward. Spread your fingers down on the mat. Stretching hips forward. Take a twist in here. All right, on your next inhale, bring your arm down to the mat. And we're going to bring our right foot back. Bring your left knee up, and then we're going to push ourselves back into a downward facing dog. Our next inhale, we're going to switch legs. So bring your left foot forward, bring your right knee down, flatten your back foot. Feel free to bring your left leg up forward into your low lunge, stretching at your front knee, or bending at your front knee, I should say. Really getting that glute muscle in the back and hip stretch going. Good hamstring stretch here as well, and quad stretch. Should really feel it in your quads, especially here. Again, good if you're seated for a long period of time, getting a good stretch in that area. Take a couple breaths here, arms raised above head. Then you're going to bring your right hand down, then your left hand up, getting a good twist in here. Feel free to also bring your left arm above your head, stretching forward. Okay, we're going to bring our left hand down. Curl the toes under, your back toes under. Bring your right knee up. Bring your left foot back into a downward facing dog. We're going to step or hop both of the feet forward. We're going to get ourselves into a nice forward fold, a kind of ragdoll pose here. So I'm grabbing both of my elbows, just letting my head swing forward, getting a good hamstring stretch here. Take a couple more breaths here. And the crown of the head just swing down. Also be sure to bend the knees here slightly so you're not hyperextending at the knee. You don't want to cause any injury to that joint. Alright, we're going to, on our inhale, bring both of our arms up, all the way up, over the crown of our head. Prayer pose, and stand in mountain pose, palms facing forward, shoulders rolled back, looking forward. Take a couple breaths here. We're going to just do a quick arm stretch here as well. So go ahead and bring your left or your right arm across. Bring your left arm over that arm and just stretch your shoulder here. Using your left arm to anchor and push your shoulder, your elbow back to really stretch out that shoulder. And we'll switch to the other side. So anchoring your left arm over your right arm over your left shoulder, your left elbow, and then you stretch out your left shoulder here. Alright, we're going to take ourselves down to the mat, so let's go ahead and get into your favorite seated position. We're going to actually start off with our feet just across from us, so stretching your legs out. I'm going to go ahead and do a forward fold in a seated position this time. So you can also just stop at your shins, wherever you feel most comfortable. You can bend your knees slightly here a little bit if need be, so you're not hyperextending any joints here. But slowly go ahead and start to forward fold, ensuring you're not rounding at the back. Try to reach towards your toes here if possible. I have a lot of back issues, so I try to be very careful with this motion. Take your time getting there, especially if you have lower back issues. Let's take a couple breaths here once you're here or close to. All right, we're going to release. Then we're going to go ahead and do a couple of twists here. So go ahead and bring your left leg over your right knee. And then we're just going to do a soft twist here. So bringing your right hand over that left knee, reaching your left hand back behind you. Just going to go ahead and twist, trying to look back if possible. Getting a good hip stretch here, your left hip. Oh, this feels really good. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side, so just release and go ahead and switch. Getting a good right hip stretch here as well. Keep the crown of your head up if possible, gazing right behind your left shoulder, your right shoulder. Can't get my right and left right today for whatever reason. Must be because I'm a little sleepy myself. It's okay, we'll get it together. Just gazing right behind you. And release. All right, we're going to go ahead and lay down on our backs into our Shavasana. Feet kind of splayed to the sides as needed. It's just relax in this posture, palms facing up. Allowing your body to just rest and relax here. Again, not doing too much, just wanted a gentle stretch to wake the body up for the day. Allowing our muscles to release some tension from the previous day. I want you to send the intention in your mind on what you will allow yourself to be today, whether that be in a restful stance or a calm, quiet mindset. Being happy with yourself that you allowed yourself this time to just rest and relieve your joints and your muscles. Also giving yourself grace when setting that intention for the day, whether that be calmness, stillness, or relief. I'm just going to sit here for a few moments since it's morning. We don't want to fall back asleep. Just take a couple of deep inhales and exhales here. You can even count your breaths here. I like to inhale for a count of at least 4 seconds. Exhale for a count of 6. So you can do that at 3 rounds here. Inhale. exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Relax your jaw. Relax all the muscles in your face. Allow yourself to just be. And take one more deep inhale and exhale here. And when you're ready, awaken your body by fluttering your fingertips and your toes. Allowing your senses to come back to you. And when you're ready, flutter your eyes open. Take a nice inhale here. And exhale. We're going to bring ourselves up in seated position. So just pressing ourselves up slowly, giving our spine a chance to get back into an erect position. And in your seated position, bring your palms up or down, or you can even take your middle finger to your thumb. Close your eyes down one more time. Take an inhale and exhale. Remember your intention for the day. Bring calm, stillness, or rest to your body and mind. Bring your hands to heart center. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining today's yoga sequence for the morning, and I hope to have helped you alleviate some muscle tension in your body. If you like this if you like this video, be sure to subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Thank you.